One has giants, one has dragons, one has, I don't know, fucking demons. Throw some abyssal shit in there.
Might as well, might as well. Okay, so that just leaves 2.
Fuck. What was the big... What was the thing that was surrounding the Elven continent that died? Plurnus! Does he know anything about Plurnus? And like...
What this thing is.
Oh fuck, I wouldn't know. Big, ancient, evil, aquatic-based thing.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
I'm
There are
working on
many
it.
things here in this place.
Massive, like the size of an actual continent. Hi. And...
Congrats.
How are them questions going?
Heh!
We
We're
have
at 3.
Divine inspiration. What questions do we ask? Even though we could just ask a question to you directly with perfect.
Aha! No, I was working on
I mean, if we
describing,
all
like,
catch them in.
Plurnus to see if, like, oh, hey, did I know
No.
anything about Plurnus' child, effectively?
No, I don't think he would.
You could vent questions to me, or Fred. You could vent questions to me, and I'll confirm, or outright confirm, outright deny, or say maybe as to whether or not Grandfather would know.
Yeah, so as what Garth is referring to Plurnus here, like I don't that this seems very far removed from our
No, he
sphere.
wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Grandfather knows the way of things, but in a local sense.
Yeah.
Not like a grand cosmology sense. He knows that birds are birds, bees are bees, fairies lurk around, and stuff like that. He doesn't know like the grand scale of the Feywilds, but he just knows how fairies are and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So Plurnus is a bit too top down for Grandfather to have known.
What about areas of corruption? Things that have been, like, heavily influenced by some other beings that we should avoid or investigate. Depends on our interpretation.
Like
Yes.
on the way?
If there are on the way, I would like to know, but, like, through the continent, per se.
Yeah, there'll be many things. You don't have to ask great grandfather about that.
I will
Jesus.
say, as a freebie, Rays, this place is vicious, not only towards its inhabitants, but towards anything that isn't. Like a civil, sentient creature. Its power struggles out here. Happens a lot.
Yeah.
So the things great grandfather knows in terms of that power structure is probably has seen a good amount of drastic change to now.
Mm-hmm.
You might have seen some of that stuff in action. Dragons facing off and stuff like that. I mean, how the colonies added their own hand into the power scales.
Mhm. See the Waystones? They were the ones that had the giant script on them, right? Am I right in
The
saying that?
peculiar giant script, yes.
Yeah. Would you know any history on the script or why they're there or any
Grandfather
sort of...
doesn't speak giant.
He does not speak
I
giant.
suppose not, no. Or like how long they've maybe been there. Okay.
I mean, you already have the answer for how long they've been there.
Oh.
They're very recent.
Oh, recent. Okay.
Yeah,
They
that's why
weren't there after the first wave pushed out.
Yeah,
That's for
why-
certain.
Yeah, it's jogging my memory. That's why it was something of importance, is because they kind of just appeared.
Yep.
Okay.
The giant script is
That's
odd.
fine. I
'cause-
forgot that detail.
Yeah.
Sometime between the Night of Tempest, where all contact in a long distance scale was lost, and now they appeared. So they could have been there since last week. They could have been there since last year. so on and so forth. Think of what you're doing.
I wonder if they got any connection to that Oni then. That was the giant.
I have a personal question for great grandfather that Race
Go
wants
ahead,
to
because
know.
we have no other ones.
So 1, 2, 3.
We've only got 3 questions so
4.
far.
Oh no, 4. So one more question.
Oh, what was the 4th one?
His personal-
Yeah, the personal question about the
Oh.
forge and the weapon.
Oh. Okay, I'll write that one down then. Forge and weapon. And then, okay, last question.
I like to phone a friend. Call him. Oh, I know you're in the middle of session right now, but we need your help. Give us a random question, dude. Ask great grandfather.
please, please.
You say that as a joke.
You want to be my guest? I don't know how fast he'll respond. Yeah, probably pretty fast. He normally keeps tabs on his Discord when he's GMing on his computer, at least.
I wonder if we can maybe ask if he's seen anything similar to any of the situations we're going to encounter before. So what, were they?
More specific is better when you ask.
Okay, so...
He already got back to me. Well, he doesn't have a question.
Shame.
Well, what did he say?
Sure. He said, sure, I can answer for Fred. What? He said, hey guy, any questions for great grandfather? He said, sure, I can answer for Fred. It's like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Mm.
Who knows?
Oh, I think I understand.
I don't.
He put it in the wrong context.
What, did he correct himself?
Oh, maybe in a second. Some question.
Okay, we got it.
Oh,
We
did
got
he
it.
send it to you?
What was the question?
Oh, is that what he meant? Like, I'll answer to Fred? Like, I'm already sending my answer to Fred or something? Is that what he meant?
Suppose.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
So we have 5 apparently.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, so then
I should ask
Varg.
where. I should ask before you guys start asking. Where do you ask great grandfather?
Yeah,
do you
I was
stand in
about
the
to
middle of
bring-
the street and
Yeah,
ask
that's
him.
our place.
I was about to ask
Yeah.
Varric and Abigail. Yeah, so I want to ask great grandfather the questions. Where do you think we should sit down somewhere? Yeah.
Probably go home for that, I think.
That'd be the probably easiest option.
Maybe the
unless
most
there's somewhere
private
closer.
place.
I suppose that's up to all of you. That being said, I'm not sure if public places would do well with seeing a shrunken head talk.
No, probably
I mean,
not,
give so many
which is,
people nightmares. It's great. Well, maybe
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Reese don't understand, but okay.
Let's go back to our house and we'll figure it out there.
Yeah.
What's so strange about seeing head talk?
2:30.
I mean, a lot of things, but seeing a head talk for it, not.
It's not.
You have a head
normal
on
to
your shoulders right now. It's talking.
No. A severed head.
Well,
a
yeah.
head not living.
And shrunken.
Your
Yeah.
point.
It's not normal in
Yes.
our society for decapitated heads to chat.
I
Well,
didn't see
It's
that.
not. It's okay.
We didn't see that first, yeah.
So, you guys go back home. and began talking to great grandfather.
Yeah, so I'll set up, put him at the center of a table, take out one of the bluegrass cigars, and mark one of those down.
Should still have a lot left, I feel.
Yeah, I do. I have 23 now. Yep. I will also have a 2/3 extra smooth good stuff bottle.
Ooh.
Yep, the good stuff straight from the Wayfarer's Fork.
Yeah.
Literally last night.
Yeah. And I say, great grandfather, raise him come, him bring good smoke and the good stuff, as is promised, as was agreed. Him come with question 5, and then he pours the good stuff onto grandfather.
Once more, like a sponge, it drinks, quote unquote, drinks it in. Absorbs it.
Cast and mark down the spell slot.
Mm-hmm. Grandfather, hell yeah. You can see some animation come to the skull, or not the skull, the head.
The first question.
He breathes out some of the smoke that you breathed at him.
I placed the cigar in his mouth.
Good stuff. Smoother than usual.
Extra good.
Extra good. You're doing good, child. You're doing good.
You heard a sort of low, pleased rumble being emitted from Ray's. Ray seemed come with some questions. The first one. Does grandfather know why the quarantined outpost got quarantined? And if he does, why?
I feel like that's 2 questions.
Technically.
Let me read the wording on this.
Does grandfather know why the quarantined outpost got quarantined?
This is where I roll as grandfather.
Oh.
It should be drop highest actually.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a zinger right there. That means that it should be drop highest, not drop lowest. Because we inverse it. Well, luckily you won't be asking 2 questions because grandfather know many things, but you don't know about no sickness.
What does grandfather know about Onibaba?
Onibaba. She wicked. She evil. She work for the bad man one way or another. She cannot be trusted. Especially if you giant can her favored prey. She no step foot on this land. Never will.
Hold on, writing down.
Well, then pissing her off is probably not our smartest play. but also I don't regret anything.
Third question for grandfather. How big be the land from sea to sea?
I don't know, child. It is a large land. I walk it all my life. Never only going in one direction. I don't know. It is huge.
Looks all right for you. There you have it.
There we have it.
So that was 4 questions, yes?
Yes.
We've still got the forge and the weapon that was yours, and then the 5th question.
Right.
Onibaba, giant outpost. The one you asked just now about the size.
Yep.
Oh my God, you got
2
a
more.
Well, maybe.
Yep. So it's just the question Ray's wanted to ask, and then I think the one O sent you, Fred.
Yes, but I'm debating whether I should change the personal question.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm changing it. Those no. What happened to the giants in this land? They gone now.
The giants fade away, one by one, place by place, overrun by the curse of this land, the scorn king. Scorn can many come back fast. Giants mighty come back slow. Worn down, faded, or left. Gone now are the giants. Nearly all of them.
Tragic.
Nearly? So that means there's still some here.
I came up with torn sense towards one, but oh well, no, that was in the ocean. Yeah, so there's probably some. Well, that's something for Ron to look forward to. Hopefully, we get to them before Onibaba does, though.
Well, let's hope so.
Now for the last question, great grandfather. Ray switches over to Draconic. The big man. He wants to know a thing. He wants to ask great grandfather if he can ever be free of the monster inside of him.
Ew. You can, child. I believe in you. We all have our monsters in us. It is not about beating it, killing it. We is mortal. Mortal good, mortal bad. We all have our monsters inside us. That's up.
I
Like,
PM'd a paraphrased and sent it though.
Yeah, I think that's all the questions asked now, isn't it?
That'd be 5 questions.
Mhm.
He responded, the best.
Grandfather,
Grandfather, the main man.
the
Yeah.
man, the myth, the lizard. I mean, legend.
I believe, Crash, you said that once I used this feature with Great Grandfather, I need to roll a die to determine how long I have to wait in terms of in-game days to use it again.
It's either a die or it was just a week outright. I'm trying to remember.
I have a vague recollection of a D10.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I want to say it was a week because you got questions in during the downtime for free, and then the downtime was a series of like one slide per week.
Yeah.
So I think I rationed out that by the beginning, by our return to playing, past the downtime, it would have recovered by that point because each slide is a week. So therefore, you would have had a week to have it recharge, I believe.
Yeah, okay. I will note that down. A week. Nice.
I looked up grandfather to see if I could find some detail I sent you, and then it's like, oh, great grandfather will always be the best. You can't change my mind. I was like, oh, I wonder when that got sent. Probably like the last time I was talking to grandfather, literally 1 minute ago. I was like, wait a minute.
He got the response and then wanted to make sure we all knew.
Yeah, we'll swing things. We'll say a D10. We'll keep things interesting. That way, you might have access to them faster than usual or later than usual. Roll me a D10. We'll do that instead. Keep it interesting.
D10 minus
Statistically, it should be faster than a week. You have a
Plus
7 or a 6
one
chance.
Hey!
Get destroyed.
10 days later.
It's a D10 plus 1D100.
Yep.
10 days. Noted.
Well, that tracks.
Rolling all these maxes, it's wonderful.
The one time a 100 shows up in this game, and I'm the one
doesn't
rolling
count.
it, so therefore it doesn't fucking matter. And yeah, it also doesn't count.
Love it.
I'll tell my Wednesday crew that I rolled a 100 for you guys, but it didn't count.
They'll
I
just
rolled a
scoff.
3 against them. Yeah, they'll be able to see the repercussions of that next week. It's gonna be great.
Didn't you roll like ridiculously low twice in a row at some
Yeah.
point as well?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Last time I rolled low, it was to kidnap them.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. This time
So-
I rolled low, it's for them to meet the kidnapper of one of their NPCs. Oh, shame about Vindred. Oh well, what a shame.
So I'm thinking, do we have any preparations we want to make before heading out?
Yeah, the 3 days.
We have 3 days.
Today doesn't
I
count,
got-
by the way, in that time.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so
Today
2
plus
days
3.
Oh, okay.
Today doesn't count.
Yeah, so today plus 3.
Yep. Okay. In that case, because we already have potions
Oh, now
and
the
stuff.
math makes more sense. Okay.
Let's see.
I don't have anything personally that I need to do before heading out, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think I've got much either, because the vial's been taken care of.
So like by the morning of the 12th, because it's the 9th in game right now, by the 12th, the armor will be done. Not like it needs to be end of business day completed. It's done by that day.
Yeah. Seems like a person that would probably work through most of the night on his projects.
I'm good with personally with the downtime and waiting until that day, or unless something happens in between then and now.
I mean, yeah.
I wanted to try and have Rose contact Walter about Onibaba, see if he knew anything.
Oh yeah, that's how that is something. Absolutely.
How do you contact Volta? Get right into it.
Before that, she would have wanted to get one of the little symbols that Abigail had that they got from the, not remnants, but the Silverblood hunters that they
Revenant?
encountered. Revenant, thank you.
She gives you one.
Thank you. In case it's like magic or something. I think last time, I think she would just stay in her room and try to mentally reach out to him, similar to how she has in the past.
Well, last time you did it, it was a divine intervention.
Yeah.
Other times, he visits you in your dreams.
Okay.
So it's your choice.
I think the dream one fits more because she she doesn't fully feel like she knows how to contact him, so I imagine she just sits there and waits and then falls asleep.
Put it on your pillow.
Yeah. Not, I imagine she like sitting on her bed, like holding onto it, like concentrating, trying to like think of like things related to Silverblood hunters and like think about, just trying to think about him and figure stuff out. I guess I don't know.
You fall asleep.